Hi, very good morning, everyone. Please confirm, is my voice audible properly? Is it clearly audible? Any disturbances in the voice? Great. Thank you for the confirmation. As you have confirmed the voice is audible, let's start with today's session. Again, very good morning. I hope everyone is doing great. You have practiced the programs which we have seen in the last programming session, and we were learning about the pattern programs. Moreover, we are in the end of the pattern programming, and we have seen n number of patterns where I have given you a shortcut, where I have given you a trick that how you can create any given pattern in this entire world. Moreover, we were seeing the patterns from the alphabets. We were learning it from the alphabets, where we have learned many alphabets, A, B, C till Z. All the type of alphabets we have seen. I have told you to practice the programs also. Many of you have practiced, that's good. Many of you are asking the doubts to me in the Slack. I have replied for that. If in case you have stuck on some pattern, you can ask doubt personally, message me in the Slack. I will be replying it. Moreover, we have seen few patterns, or we have seen many patterns. In all those patterns, we came to know how to create the alphabet B, how to create the alphabet D, how to create the alphabet O. But whatsoever those alphabets were coming, they were coming it like this. If you will notice properly, if in case you are trying to create B, that B is coming like this. Like this, B is coming. If you are trying to create D, then D is coming like this. If you are trying to create O, then O is again coming like this. In this manner, all these alphabets are coming. It means whatever these alphabets are there, they are completely in the format of rectangles only. But actually speaking, I don't want B to be like this. I want this B to have the round shape. It means I want this B to be like this, maybe. Like this, I want this B to look. This B, I want to have a little bit round shape, and I want this D to look like this. This O, I want to have a round shape, and this O should look like this. So how to create or how to give the rounds in the pattern, that next thing you have to learn. Again, it will not be a new thing for you. It is just playing with the conditions here and there. If you can play with the conditions here and there, you will understand how to give the round shapes in the pattern and how to get the proper specific patterns. Moreover, let us first understand that how to create the pattern for this B. First, let us understand for this B, or maybe first it will be a little bit difficult for you. So maybe first let us understand the pattern D. First, let us understand D, how to create this D. Let us see, I will open the Eclipse. Yes, Shivani, my voice is audible. Please check your settings of Zoom. My voice is audible. Am I audible, right? All the students? Yes. Shivani, please check your settings once. I will share the screen and see here. This was the previous program which we have written. These were the conditions which we have given. I will remove these conditions once. And this was the base on which we were writing our alphabet patterns. So now for this B, what conditions I will be giving is first see here, or for this D we are seeing. So first see here. Very first thing is I want this line. See this, I want this line value happens to be what? This line value happens to be I equals to 0. This is only this line, I equals to 0. Next, I want this line. I want this particular line. What is the value of this line? So I will tell or j equals to 0. Next, I want this line. Now this line value happens to be or I equals to n minus 1. Next, I want this particular line. For this, it happens to be j is equals to n minus 1. So there are 4 lines, 4 conditions I am using. Let us see these conditions. I will give these conditions here. I will tell I equals to 0 or j equals to 0 or I equals to n minus 1 or j equals to n minus 1, like this. I will run the program, see it properly. Enter the value of n. I will mention here as 11 maybe. Once I'll press enter, see, you are getting an output which is looking like D. But of course, I have to give the round shapes in this D. Now, how to get this round shape in this D? It is by eliminating or by removing this particular star. If I will remove this and if I will remove this, I will be getting somewhat round shape. Again, I am telling how. If I will remove this star, if I will remove this star, I will be getting a little bit round shape. How? Like this I will tell. Now, again I will come back to the program. See, in this program, if you will understand this, I am having the pattern like this. In this manner, I am having the pattern where the values are for this particular line. This is your I equals to 0. For this particular line, it is I equals to n minus 1. For this particular line, it is j equals to 0. And for this particular line, value of j is j equals to n minus 1. So this is your I equals to 0, j equals to 0, j equals to n minus 1, I equals to n minus 1. Now what I want, see, there is no difference. I want to print this. This line completely I want to print from here until here. There is no difference. So in this j equals to 0, there is no difference. I will write it as it is. I want this condition to be like this. I will not touch that condition. So I will get this j equals to 0. Next, now for this I equals to 0, if I will tell only I equals to 0, it means it will give me this entire line. If I will tell I equals to 0, it will give me this entire line. I don't want entire line. I want to print this entire line, but not this last value. I don't want to print this last value. Again, understand what I'm trying to do here. If you will understand this, remaining patterns you can only make. I am trying to print I equals to 0, but I don't want to print completely. And I have told you, whenever you don't want to print something completely, you have to use AND operator. So I will tell print I equals to 0, but I am cutting it. So I will use AND operator. Where you don't want to print it, wherever j value is n minus 1, I don't want to print. So I am telling, keep printing I equals to 0, and if j equals to n minus 1, don't print it. So I will tell, and j is not equals to n minus 1. Like this I will mention. This is one condition. So understand this, what I'm trying to do. Here I am printing this I value, wherever it is 0, I am printing it. But if j value is matching with n minus 1, I don't want to print. So I am telling j not equals to n minus 1. This what you are seeing, it is not equals to. Reverse of equals to. Okay, next what? Again, for this also, I will tell, print I equals to n minus 1. But again, I don't want to print this last value. So, if I equals to n minus 1, print it. But if j value is n minus 1, don't print it. So again, I will tell, if in case I value is equals to n minus 1, print it. But now I am cutting it. And I have to use, if j value is n minus 1, don't print it. So I will tell again, j is not equals to n minus 1. I hope I'm clear with this. Next what? Again, here I want this entire line. So I will mention here, or because their place is not there, here I am writing. Print wherever j value is n minus 1, print it. So now it will start printing from here. You tell me, you want this or you don't want this? Tell me very fast. You want that or you don't want that? Correct. You don't want this place to be printed. So what you will do? You want this entire thing to print, but again, if in case I value is 0 here, you don't want to print it. So I will tell, and I value should not be equals to 0, or I value should not be equals to 0, correct? Okay, so this place will be eliminated, this place will not be printed. Next, again, it will be keep printing, but again, whenever j value is n minus 1 and I value is not n minus 1, till that time only I want to print. So again, I will tell one more condition, and I value should not be equals to n minus 1. Like this, I will tell my entire if condition. So again, because here j equals to n minus 1, at two places I am cutting it. I am cutting it where I value is 0. So here I am cutting it. Second time I am cutting it where I value is n minus 1. So here I am cutting it. Now if you will see the previous condition and the new condition, you see when j value is 0, I am not having any change. I am not cutting it. So as it is, I have written it. Next, when I value is 0, I am cutting it for the last place whenever j value is n minus 1. So I am telling, whenever the I value is 0, cut it, means AND operator you use. J value should not be n minus 1. Next, when I value is n minus 1, I want to print, but now I am cutting it when j value is n minus 1. So again I am telling, see, I value is n minus 1, same thing I am using, but now I am cutting it, AND operator, when j value is not equals to n minus 1. And now this statement you have understood, or this line you have understood. I am cutting it two places, so I am telling when j value is n minus 1, but I value should not be 0 and I value should not be n minus 1. If it is not, keep printing, but if it is there, don't print it. Okay, sir, how it will look now? Like this it will be looking. I will again share the screen and I will give these conditions now. So I equals to 0, and with this I am giving a condition j is not equals to n minus 1. This is one condition. Next, I am telling j equals to 0 as it is. Next, I am telling here, I is equals to n minus 1 and j is not equals to n minus 1, like this. Next line, I will tell j equals to n minus 1 and I equals to, or I should not be equals to 0 and I should not be equals to n minus 1, like this. Moreover, I will close this entire if in case I will execute it, enter the value of n, if I'll tell 11, see here, now you are getting a round shape of D. Whatever the star was there at those places, I have eliminated those stars. Like this, you can eliminate any star wherever you want. So if you want to eliminate this star also, you can do. For that, you have to tell n minus 2. If you want to remove this star, that also you can do. For that, you have to tell n minus 2. So it is just with the condition where you want to print, where you don't want to print. See, teaching you this actually is to make you perfect, very, very good in playing with the conditions. So if in case you can think for the conditions, then that's all is the programming all about. So only this topic I am taking so that you will become perfect with the conditions, what condition, where I have to put, how it will be working in the for loop, if every single thing. I hope I'm clear. Take down this one for the D. Copy this program from the Eclipse only, you can copy. Make a note of this. Once you have completed with this, try to create B and O. Try to create the alphabet B and alphabet O by giving the round shapes. Good. Few students have done it properly. Remaining students do it for alphabet B and alphabet D. Few students have already done. Very good. All right, so see here now how to do this for B and O. Many of you have done. See it now for B I am showing. Directly from here I will show it. See, for the very first thing for B, you have to take you have to take J is equals to 0 as it is. So I will tell here J is equals to 0 as it is. Next we have to take for B, which is I equals to 0. So I equals to 0. Next, I will tell here, next condition I want, which is the middle one. So I equals to n divided by 2. Next, it is J equals to n minus 1. So these are the conditions for B, and one more will be there, which will be I equals to n minus 1. If I will execute it, see here, I will tell 11, you are getting this particular pattern. But now again, what I don't want this particular star. So if you don't want this particular star, so it is coming where? It is coming in two places. So from two conditions, I have to remove this star. Which one? One condition happens to be I equals to 0. I have to remove this star. So let us remove this. So I equals to 0 condition, I will remove this star. So I will tell and J should not be equals to n minus 1. Also, that star, again, if in case I'll execute it, see. So this star is also coming in J equals to n minus 1 condition. From there also I will remove it from J equals to n minus 1. So I will tell here, from this condition also I will remove this star where I should not be equals to 0. And now if I'll execute it, if I'll tell 11, sorry, again I will re-execute the program. If I will tell 11, like this it is coming, where properly we have eliminated this one star. One star we have eliminated. Now let us remove this star also. So if you will see, this star is coming in two places. One place where I equals to n by 2, another one J equals to n minus 1. So again from two places I have to remove this star. So how to remove this? Like this, I will tell in I equals to n by 2, I will tell J should not be equals to n minus 1. And when I am printing J equals to n minus 1, here I will tell and I should not be equals to n by 2. Like this I will mention. Like this I will be mentioning it. Moreover, if I will tell this much and I will execute it, see here, properly I have eliminated this star also. Now we have to remove this star. So again, this star is coming in two conditions. One is I equals to n minus 1 and J equals to n minus 1. So here I will tell where I equals to n minus 1, J should not be equals to n minus 1. And when J is n minus 1, there I am cutting it. So AND operator, I should not be equals to n minus 1. If I will execute it, see, properly we are getting, like it is looking more properly before the or from the previous one. So this is the condition for what? This is the condition for B, where I have eliminated few stars and because of that it is coming like a round shape. If in case I will execute it for the smaller value, maybe I will tell here 5. See, it is looking more better, or maybe if I'll tell here 7, it is looking more round shape. So it depends. I hope I'm clear with this. And now take down this one for B. only this condition is required. So this condition you can take down for B. Done, copied everyone? Can I proceed with the next one? Okay, make it fast. All right, now as you have done with this, let us move ahead and let us go for the O pattern. So again, for the O pattern, the base will be I equals to 0, or j equals to 0, or I equals to n minus 1, or j equals to n minus 1. This will be the base, and if you will see here, if I will execute it, see, you are getting like this. Now, what and all I have to remove? I have to remove this, I have to remove this, I have to remove this, and I have to remove this. So these 4 stars I have to remove. Again, I am showing this star we have to remove, this star we have to remove, this star we have to remove, and this star we have to remove. All the 4 boundary stars, the corner stars, we have to remove it. So let us start removing this. Already you know, for D, we have discussed it, how to remove it for D. So whenever your I value is 0, j should not be n minus 1, and whenever j is n minus 1, I should not be 0. So I will tell here, whenever I is 0, j should not be n minus 1, and whenever j is n minus 1, here I should not be 0. If you will tell this much, then this 1 star has been removed. Let us remove this star. How to remove this one? Whenever I value is n minus 1, j value should not be n minus 1, and when j is n minus 1, I should not be n minus 1. So here I will tell, if I is n minus 1, here I will tell j should not be n minus 1, and when j is n minus 1, here I will tell I should not be n minus 1. If I will execute this, see here, this star also we have removed, and we are getting D now. Let us remove this star also. How to remove this star? When I is 0, j should not be 0, and when j is 0, I should not be 0. So here I will tell, when I is 0, j should not be 0. So j should not be 0, and when j is 0, here I will tell I should not be 0. Like this. If I will execute this now, see here, that first corner star also I have removed. Let us remove this. Now I want all of you to tell what I should be, or what will be the condition to remove this one star. I want answers from you now. What will be the condition to remove that? Entire condition I want. Good. So when I value is, sorry, when j value is 0, I should not be n minus 1, and when I is n minus 1, j should not be 0. So here I will tell, when I is n minus 1, here j should not be 0, and when j is 0, here I should not be n minus 1. If I will execute this, see, properly I am getting a shape of O, means I have removed this round corners. I hope I am completely clear with this. And now using these conditions, whichever you want, whichever pattern you want, you can make it. Copy down this now, make a note of this. Is it done? Copied? All right. So now let us move ahead. Let us move ahead, and this is the concluding part of the patterns, where we have seen now every single type of pattern, whichever it is possible. I hope I'm completely clear with all the patterns. Again, if in case you will be keep practicing, you will be keep trying, you will be keep doing this, that, experiment with this, you will become perfect in it. It is not like this that in a night only you will become perfect. You will become perfect in all these type of programs. It needs some practice. It needs your time to be given. Moreover, I recommend everyone, all of you, to at least practice half an hour. I am not telling 1 hour also. 30 minutes, if in case you are practicing daily, that is more than sufficient, because I know 3 technologies in a day. After that, this programming also you have to practice, you have to revise this, that, many things are there for you to do. I know that. You have to work on your soft skill, you have to work on your communication, you have to work with the revision part, you have to work with the programs. If in case some new technology is there, you have to work on that also. You have to complete the assignments. You have to see the recordings also, if any recording videos are there. If your mock is there, you have to attend the mock also. I know many things are there in your plate. So only the time management is a very, very important thing. At this age, if you will learn how to manage your time properly, see, managing the time, it is never like this that you will make one very strict schedule. Morning 5 o'clock, I will wake up. As soon as I will wake up, 5 minutes, I will do all the things, whatever the necessary things are there. 5:15, I will start revision of this subject. 2 hours, 5:15 to 7:15, one subject revision. 7:15 to 7:30, breakfast. 7:30 to 8:30, some other revision. 8:30, then classes will start. It is not like this. This is not time management. If in case you really want to manage your time, the schedule of you, I am not telling you don't have to make your schedule. You have to make your schedule. Even today also, I also follow a schedule because my parents have told me to do so. So I am following my schedule since my childhood. Since I was very, very small, I used to create my own timetable, that how I have to go with my time, how I have to utilize my time, and I used to do the things accordingly. So now also, I am not like this that on a piece of paper I am writing a schedule, I am pasting it on the wall. Like that I am not doing now, but I know internally that what time to what time I have to do what, I will do that only. And actually, if you will see, this is only the disciplined life. And I love to live a disciplined life. I love the things which are very, very organized personally. So only I don't like if something is very jumbled, I don't like that. If something is very organized, I love to do that. So moreover, same thing you should also follow. If in case you want to live better, if in case you want to do the things, many things in a day, because if I'll tell also, you'll not believe how many things I will do in a day. If you'll not believe. Moreover, this is not the time also to tell me what I am doing. Leave it that. But what I am trying to tell you is, whatever you are having on your plates, like that and more on that, other students were having, they have managed their time properly and they have got placed. Now it is your turn. You have to believe in yourself. You have to take that step forward so that you will also follow a proper timing, where you will be knowing what to do, when to do, and at the same time only, you can do 2 to 3 things. Maybe when you are having your lunch or when you are doing something else is going in your brain, so that you are revising the things also, you are doing something else also. That is called as time management, doing few things parallelly. I hope I'm clear with this, and now you have to learn this, because in this age, if you will not learn, later it will become difficult for you to manage your time. Many other things are coming. Only getting the job is not the ending. It is just a starting of a new phase of life. A new chapter of your life will start once you will get the job. And after that, it's a completely different story altogether. So again, till that time, learn that how to live a life, how to balance your time, how to balance your entire day. I hope I'm clear with this. Now moving ahead to the next topic in the programming part, coming to the actual programs. So then till now programs were not actual, they were actual. This was a very very good practice for you to become perfect in the if condition, in the else condition, with the conditions, with the loops. This was the best thing. But now moving ahead, let us see few more programs which are not pattern but the number programs, the programs where you have to manipulate the numbers, where you have to manage the numbers. Sir, what type of programs? Certainly you will understand. Take down on the new page heading as number programs. Take down the heading as number programs. Number programs. And then there, take down program number 1. In the number programs, take down program number 1. Program number 1. And then continue. Write a Java program. Write a Java program to check. Write a Java program to check whether the given number. Write a Java program to check whether the given number is positive or negative. Write a Java program to check whether the given number is positive or negative. Is positive or negative. All right. Now, this is the requirement, or this is the problem statement which is given to you. You have to write the program for this. Well, again, very, very simple one. You know, if in case any number is lesser than 0, then that number is a negative number. If the number is greater than 0, then it is a positive number. So now again, what I have to do, I have to check the conditions. If in case the number is negative, or if in case the number is less than 0, I will tell it is a negative number. I will mention if in case the number is greater than 0, it is a positive number. Like this, I have to write the complete program. Well, how to do it? Again, very, very simple here. Don't copy anything. Just give your focus here. I will tell I am going to create one class here. So I will tell here like this. Class, maybe launch. This is the opening of the class launch. And here I will tell the main method. So I will mention public static void main string args. This is the main method. This is the opening of the main method. Inside this main method, very first thing is I want to take the input from the user to check the number is positive or negative. I want a number first. So I will take the input. For taking the input, I will create the scanner class object ready. So I will tell scanner scan is equals to new scanner of system.in. I will have the scanner class object ready. Next, after creating the scanner, I will tell here system.out.println, and I will mention enter a number. Like this. User will enter one number. I will store in a variable, maybe int num is equals to scan dot next int. I will store that number, and then I will put the conditions. So I will mention here if in case num is lesser than 0, I will tell here system.out.println the number is negative. Like this I will mention the number is negative. Otherwise means else. I will tell here system.out.println and I will mention the number is positive. Finally, this is the opening of the main method. This is the closing of the main method. Opening of the class launch, closing of the class launch. This is the program which we have written, and again very simple program, no rocket science. I am reading one number, I am checking if it is lesser than 0, print it is negative, otherwise print it is positive, as simple as that. Let us check really will it work or not. So I will tell here, I will share my screen. I will create a new project. I will give the project name as number programs. I will close this pattern programs. Inside the number programs, I will create one class, maybe launch, where main method should be there. And inside this main method, first I will create the scanner class object ready. So scan is equals to new scanner of system.in. Next I will tell system.out.println enter a number. User will be entering a number, I will read it. So I will tell here int num equals to scan dot next int, and then I will tell if in case num is lesser than 0, I will tell system.out.println the number is negative, otherwise else I will mention system.out.println the number is positive. If I will execute this program, see here, enter a number. Maybe I will enter the number as 76. I'll press enter, it is positive. Again, I will re-execute the program. I will enter the number minus 35 or minus 34. It is a negative number. So like this, you can write the program to check whether the number is negative or it is positive. Copy down this program, everyone. I am sending this program in the chat also. Copy down this. All right, so I hope you have completed this. Now moving ahead, take down next program, program number 2. Next, program number 2. Write a Java program. Write a Java program. Write a Java program to check. Write a Java program to check whether the given number. Write a Java program to check whether the given number is even or odd. Write a Java program to check whether the given number is even or odd. Whether the given number is even or odd. All right, now see here again. Now I don't want to check for negative or positive. Rather, I want to check whether a given number is even number or an odd number. So very first thing, I need the scanner class ready. I want this scanner class object to be ready. Next, I have to ask to enter a number. I have to read the number, I will store the number. Only the thing is, this condition will get changed. So this condition, as of now, I am having to check whether it is negative or not. So now I should be changing this condition to check whether it is even or odd. Now this even or odd, how does it or what it is? See here, if in case I will take this 1, or I will tell here as 1, maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Maybe some 10 numbers I have taken. And here you know very well what is even or odd. I am not teaching you what is even or what is odd. Rather, I am trying to tell you here is, you know very well that in this number 2, number 4, 6, 8 and 10, all these numbers are even numbers. All these numbers are even numbers, and the same time whatever these other numbers are there, number 3, number 1, number 5, number 7, number 9, all these numbers are the odd numbers, or all these numbers are the odd numbers. Now in Java, how to find this even or how to find this odd? See, why they are called as even? Because if I will divide these 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 by 2, if I will divide any of these numbers by 2, the remainder will be 0. If I will divide 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 by 2, the remainder is odd, or the remainder is not 0. So now the condition I will make, if in case any number I will take, if I will divide this number by 2, if I will divide the number by 2 and the remainder will come as 0, then it is even. But if I will divide the number by 2 and the remainder is not 0, then it is an odd number. So these are the conditions for odd and even. This is the condition for even and odd. Okay, let us write it over here also. So here I will tell num, and then I will mention here num divided by 2 is equals to 0. If I'm dividing it and I'm getting 0, I will tell the number is even number. Otherwise, I will tell the number is odd number. Like this, I will mention. But again, there is a problem. What is the problem here? Previously, when I taught you the recursion, I told whenever you want the remainder, you don't have to use the divide sign. Rather, whenever you want the remainder, you have to make use of percentage sign. Here also I will, okay, this is the one. So num modulus 2, it means now this will give you the remainder. So whenever you will have this percentage sign, it will give you the remainder. So what I will get if I will give the divide sign? You will get the quotient. I'm not interested in the quotient. I am interested in the remainder. So only I will tell here num modulus 2 equals to 0. This is a very, very important one, because individually this program you will not use it. But when I will teach you the upcoming complex program, upcoming complicated programs, this program you have to use it many times to check that number is even or number is odd. So if remainder is 0, even number, otherwise odd number. See here, I will share the screen. I will tell here, if num modulus 2 is equals to 0, the number is even number, otherwise it is odd number. If I will execute it, run as Java application, enter a number. Maybe I will enter the number, maybe 8. The number is even number. Maybe I will take, again I will execute, I will take the number as 9. It is a odd number. Not only this, any number you take. Maybe I will take 252. It is an even number. If I will take some other number, maybe 753. It is an odd number. So it is an odd number. Like this, you have to find the even or odd in Java program. Copy down this program with the explanation. Okay, while copying this also, here you tell it is n modulus 2 equals to 0, and here you mention n modulus 2 is not equals to 0. Once it is done, let me know. All right, once you have completed this, now let us move ahead. Take down the next one. Write a Java program. Write a Java program to swap. Write a Java program to swap SWAP. To swap two numbers. Write a Java program to swap two numbers. To swap two numbers. Now let us see how to do this. See, first understand the logic for this. See, I will take two numbers now. So maybe one number I will store in the variable A like this. So maybe like this, one number will be stored in A. Another number I will store in the variable B like this. So initially I will take these two numbers. I will tell in this variable A, initially the number happens to be, maybe let us assume 10. So like this 10 is there in A, and in this B, initially the number is present, which is 20. And now I want to swap it. How to swap? What is the meaning of swap? Swapping means this 10 should go and sit in B, 20 should come and sit in A. That is the meaning of swapping. Swapping the values of A and B with each other. If you want to do this, what I will do here is, now see, I will create one more extra variable here, which I will tell, maybe any variable you can take. I am taking the variable name as temp variable. For temporary, that is the meaning of temp variable. So this variable I will create, I will not store anything in the temp. Now what I will do, whatever is there in B, first thing, what I will do, whatever is there in B, store it in the temp. So take the value of B, give it to the temp. This is the first thing I will do. Whatever is there in B, give to the temp. So what will happen now? This 20 will come and sit in temp like this. 20 will come and sit here. Okay. Next what? Next what means whatever is there in the A now, whatever is there in A, give it to B. Whatever is there in A, give it to B. This is the second task which I am performing here. So in A, what is there? 10 is there. I am taking this 10 and I am putting it inside the B. So now in B, the new value happens to be 10. Okay, sir. Next what? Next what means? Third thing, what I will do, whatever is there in the temp, give it to A. Whatever is there is in the temp, I am giving it to A, and this is the third thing what I am doing. It means in the temp 20 is there, I am giving it to A, so this A will have 20 now, and done. My task is done. If you will see, now in this A 20 has come, in B 10 has come, that only I wanted. I have swapped the numbers. This is the logic. So very first thing what I have to do, give the value B to temp. Second thing, give value of A to B. Third thing, give the value of temp to A. Let us write the program for this now. A very simple program. How I should be writing? Like this. First, I will tell, maybe it is going out of the boundary. Here I will tell, this is class launch maybe, in which I am having the main method. So public static void main string args. Inside this main method, I will ask two numbers from the user. So I will have the scanner class object ready with me. So I will tell scanner, scan is equals to new scanner of system dot in, and then I will mention here system dot out dot println, enter first number. Seeing this message, user will enter the first number, which I will store in a variable A. So I will tell int A is equals to scan dot next int. Next, I will again print one more message, that is system dot out dot println, and I will tell here enter second number. Enter second number, and I will mention here int B is equals to scan dot next int. Both the numbers I am having, and I will have this third variable also with me. So I will tell int temp like this. And then I will print one message like this, system dot out dot println the numbers before swapping are, and I will print this value of A. Here I will concatenate one space, and I will then print the value of B. You know very well, whatever is there in the double quotes will be printed as it is. Whatever is there outside, value will be printed. So I will tell the numbers before swapping are 10 space 20. Next, I will perform that circus now. So very first thing, what? Give the value of B to temp. So in the temp, give the value of B. You know, assignment operator is always right hand side to left hand side. So I'm giving value of B to temp. Second, what I'm doing, give the value of A to B. Okay. Whatever is there in A, give it to B. Second thing I have done. Third, what? Give whatever is there is in temp to A. So here I will tell whatever is there in the temp, give it to A. and then done. I will just print here system.out.println the numbers after swapping R, and then here I will tell again plus A plus one space I will tell B. This is the opening of main method, closing of main method, closing of class. Like this, I have written the program. Let us see, will it really work? I will share the screen. I will tell here, enter the first number, int A equals to scan dot next int. Again, system.out.println, enter the second number, int B equals to scan dot next int. Next, I will create one variable temp and I will print one thing. The numbers before swapping R, I will concatenate the value of A with one space with B. Next, I will tell whatever is there in B, give it to temp. So temp equals to B. Next, B equals to A, and then next A equals to temp. Next, I will tell system.out.println the numbers after swapping R. Again, I will tell here plus A plus concatenate one space plus B. If I will execute this program, see here, run as Java application, enter the first number 10, enter the second number 20. The numbers before swapping are 10, 20, the numbers after swapping are 20, 10. I hope I'm completely clear with this particular program. Copy on this program now. I'm sending it in the chat also. Make a note of this. All right. Now, if in case you have done with this, take down the next one. Write a Java program. Write a Java program. Write a Java program to display the numbers. Write a Java program to display the numbers from 1 to n. Write a Java program to display the numbers from 1 to n. Again, I'm repeating, write a Java program to display the numbers from 1 to n. Now again, how to do this? Very, very simple. First, you have to take the value of n from the user. So for that, I need the scanner class object. So I will tell here scanner, scan is equals to new scanner of system.in, and I will tell here system.out.println, enter a number. Whatever user will enter a number, I will store in a variable, maybe int num. So I will tell here int num is equals to scan dot next int, like this. Now I want to display all the numbers starting from 1 until whatever the number user is entering. Can you tell me how I can do that? How I can do that? Very good. I have to use the loop. Means I am showing the number, I want to display the number 1. Next, again I want to display the number 2, display the number 3, print the number 4, print the number 5, print the number 6 until this n. So I will tell here like this. For int I is equals to 1, I will start from 1. I will go until num, whatever this variable is there, and every time I plus plus. And what I have to do is system.out.println, so SOP, and here I will tell I. This is the opening of main method, closing of main method, closing of class. Simple program, but again, these programs are looking very, very simple for you because you have become so good in all the conditions, in all the loops and everything by those pattern programs. But moreover, I have to start the basic one. So these are the few basic programs. Let us see, really will it give the output or not? If I'll share the screen, I will tell here like this, enter the number. I will tell here int num equals to scan dot next int, and I will tell for int I equals to 1, I less than equals to num, I plus plus, and here I will mention system.out.println I. If I will execute this, I will tell run as Java application, enter the number, maybe 10. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I hope I'm clear with this. Copy down this output or copy down this program first. I'm sending it in the chat also. Repeat the question, okay? Write a Java program to display the numbers from 1 to n. Write a Java program to display the numbers from 1 to n. And here again, I'm not going to tell you because you know the working of the for loop. Initially, your I value will become 1. It will be checked. Is 1 less than equals to that number or not? If it is true, come inside, print it, increment I, check. Print it, increment I, check. Print it, increment I, check. Once this condition will become false, control will come outside the loop. Like this, your for loops will work. Copied on this fast. All right, now let us see the next one. Take down the next one. Write a Java program. Write a Java program. Write a Java program to print the sum of, write a Java program to print the sum of SUM, to print the sum of n natural numbers. Write a Java program to print the sum of n natural numbers. To print the sum of n natural numbers. All right, now how to do this? Now we don't have to print the numbers. Here I am printing the number, but now I don't have to print the number. Rather, I have to print the sum of n natural number. Now again, same thing only. What is a natural number? What is natural numbers? You have heard this, right? In your school mathematics. What are the natural numbers? Correct. The numbers which start from 1. So again, 1 to n or natural numbers is nothing but the same thing. So like this also question can be asked. So I told n natural number. So very first thing is what? You want the value of n. Until where? Value of n, that I am taking it from the user. But now because I want to print the sum, so like this, I will create one more variable in which I will store the sum. So I will tell maybe int sum equals to 0. I will initialize it with the variable sum with the value 0. So what I have to do? Assume that num value is 5. Assume num value is 5. So what I have to do? First, I will take 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. And whatever the total will be there, that only I will be keep storing in the sum. And this I will write in the loop. So here I will tell like this. In this variable sum is equals to whatever is there in the sum, keep adding with the value of I. And finally, after this, print here system.out.println the result of sum is, and then print the value of sum here. So how this loop will work like this? Initially your value of I will be 1. So initially like this, your sum is equals to sum plus I. What is the value of sum? 0. So 0 plus, what is the value of I initially? 1. So this 1 will become the value of sum now. In the next iteration, when your I value will be 2, so here it will be sum is equals to, what is the new value of sum now? The new value of sum happens to be 1 plus, what is the new value of I now? 2. So now the sum value will become 3. Next, in the next iteration, again, here it will be sum is equals to, what is the new value of sum now? 3. Okay, so 3 plus, what is the new value of I now? New value of I happens to be 3. Again, 3 plus 3 is nothing but 6. Next, in the next iteration, sum is equals to, new value of sum is 6 plus new value of I is 4. 6 plus 4 is nothing but 10. Next, in the next iteration, sum is equals to, new value of sum is nothing but 10 plus new value of I is 5, which is nothing but 15. And num value is 5. So see here, when I value is 1, it was working. I value 2, I value 3, I value 4, I value 5. Once I value will become 6, it means once I value will become 6, this condition will fail, it will come outside the loop. So like this 5 times it will work, and finally this is the last value of the sum which will be printed. This is the answer, 15. And correct only. If you will add it, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 will give you 15 only. See here. I will share the screen and see the output now. I will create one variable sum, initialize with 0. Next, here I will tell sum is equals to sum plus I, and here this statement I will take it from here and I will print outside the loop, where I will mention the result of sum is, and I will concatenate the value of sum here. If I will execute, enter the number, maybe 5. See, the result of sum is 15. In this manner it will work. Copied on this program. I am sending it in the chat also. Make a note of this. These are the 5 iterations of the for loop. Like this, if you will remember, the day when we started our batch, that day you were not having this much confidence also that you can do the programming. And today, I know I'm doing these programs, but many of you, when I'm telling you the program, that time only the logic is starting, you know, your brain is started thinking the logic of the program or how to do. That is only the ability which I have to improve in you. Because yes, all the programs, how many programs are there? All the programs I cannot teach. I can teach you to bring that ability, to bring that logical thinking in yourself so that you can do any type of program. Because once this batch will be completed, once you will get the job, you will be doing the programming only. You will be giving the solution for this problem, for solution for that problem. It's not like this that whatever solutions or whatever problems you will be facing in the future, today I can give you the solution. How it is possible? It depends on the situation. But you can find the solution. That is the agenda behind all these programming sessions. I hope I'm completely clear. So when things were initially, when it was started, you were thinking, why it is like this? Why we are learning pattern programs? Why this condition? What is the use of it? But today you are getting, I don't have to tell also how this for loop will work. Your brain already is telling you, this is the iterations which will be happening in the for loop. This is the conditions for if. This is the program which we have to write. That is because now you have done or you have practiced properly all the patterns. I hope I'm completely clear with this part. So I will halt my technical discussion here. Again, we will meet in the next programming session. Till that time, take care. Thank you, everyone. And also, 1 second. Assignments, you take it for today. Few assignments I will give you. Take down the next one assignment, assignment number 1. Take down, write a Java program. Write a Java program. Write a Java program to find and print all the even numbers. Write a Java program to find and print all the even numbers, from 1 to n. Write a Java program to find and print all the even numbers from 1 to n. Next, assignment number 2. Assignment number 2. Write a Java program. Write a Java program to find and print. Write a Java program to find and print all the odd numbers, from 1 to n. From 1 to n. Okay, so these are the 2 assignments which you have to complete. You'll be creating the assignment in the Google Classroom. You have to post your assignments there in the PDF format. You know very well how to do that. So do this and enjoy your weekend. Again, I will stop my technical discussion here. We'll meet you in the next session. Till that time, thank you everyone. Take care, all of you.